Hi, I'm Braylon, and today we're going to talk about Ammonite Anatomy. So, ammonites were a common gastropod from around 400 to 65 million years ago when they died with the dinosaurs, but their fossils still remain. Now, the cool thing about ammonite fossils is that, for one, I'm actually touching the same shell that the ammonite lived in over 65 million years ago. Unlike other fossils, like this fish, for example, or it's just an imprint on it, left an imprint on the mud, and that's why it's in the shape. So this is actually the same exact shell that the ammonite swam in, which is pretty cool. But let's talk about the anatomy. So the first layer over the ammonite shell is called the outer shell, obviously. And this would be exposed to the seawater. Unlike nautilus shells, which basically they have a thin coating of skin/flesh over it, this would just be exposed to the elements. And in case you're wondering why it has all these ridges along the shell's surface, it was basically meant to strengthen the shell. So when the ammonite swam in the water, there was a lot of pressure going on top of it and around it. And this just basically helped keep the structural integrity of the shell and make sure it didn't collapse under the weight. The next three layers, basically, not next layers, but three parts, were meant to basically do the same function. So you can see here, I have an ammonite cut in half. You can see all these little chambers inside. And those were basically meant to control the ammonite's buoyancy throughout the water column. So in case you're wondering why and how the ammonite controlled some chambers when it only inhabited this part of the shell, well, it actually had something called a siphuncle. And you can see a little bit of the siphuncle. It was this tube that ran throughout the chambers on the inside of the shell. And the ammonite could pump gases and liquids throughout the siphuncle, and it would disperse them inside the chambers, so it could control the amount of pressure inside of each chamber, thus going up and down in the water column. Basically act like a swim bladder, but for gastropods. So that's a little bit on ammonite anatomy. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.